What's going on YouTube? Kaioken coming at you with an XY Wi-Fi battle against my boy Roger. Real quick look at the team preview. I see Rotom's going to be a big threat to his team, so I'm going to have to keep that around. I see he has a Scavalier. I'm not really too sure about what that does. I know it has Pursuit, and they usually choice banded variants, but let's see how I'll deal with it. I have Gourgeist, because I like Gourgeist, Diggersby, and Goodra, because I like all those mons, and I really want to try him out. I have Assault Vest Goodra, choice banded Diggersby, and defensive Gourgeist. So let's get into the battle. As I'm gonna lead with Rotom, and he's gonna lead with Diggersby, and like I said, Rotom's gonna be a big threat to his team. That's why I decided to lead with it, and he's just gonna leave it in as I go for the Hydro Pump, because that's honestly his whole team gets hit for at least neutral damage by Hydro Pump, so I figured I might as well go for it. Worst case scenario, I miss, and I'm just really upset. So I take out the Diggersby real quick. I'm gonna go into his Escavalier. Not too sure what it wants to do. I know in Gen 5 they're usually choice banded with like Pursuit and Mega Horn and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go into my Gourgeist. As I see he has the Rocky Helmet through the Frisk, and he's actually gonna go for the Toxic, and that's pretty interesting. I mean, I guess you're in Toxic so that you don't have to worry about things walling you. So right here, I'm gonna go for the Leech Seed as opposed to going directly for the Will-O-Wisp, because I saw he had a Talonflame on his team. I didn't want to go right for the Will-O-Wisp, and I've been switching to Talonflame for free, but in the end it doesn't matter. He's going to go right for the Mega Horn, and it's not going to do too much because this thing has a lot of bulk. Base 122 physical defense, and yeah, that's why I wanted to use it. Now, as this turn, I really wanted to double Will-O-Wisp, but not double Will-O-Wisp, double Leech Seed, but I go for the Will-O-Wisp instead. In the end, it really didn't matter all that much, because even if I got the Leech Seed on the Talonflame, he still has Priority Roost, and after this turn, like, that move didn't really matter. I just pretty much got a free switch into his Talonflame, as I take a little bit more toxic damage. So I'm gonna switch out, and he actually double switches quite nicely, predicting me to switch out into my T-Tar, because Talonflame can't do anything to T-Tar, and yeah, switch into my T-Tar. And obviously now I get the Sandstorm up, but I have to switch out now, because why would I leave in my T-Tar against an Escavalier? I know that thing gets Mega Horn. It might be it gets Iron Head too. It might get Brick Break, but I'm weak to 2 of its stabs, so I'm gonna get out. Go back onto Pumpkinmon, because I know I could take a Mega Horn. And if he goes for Iron Head, I'll take it even better. If he goes for the Mega Horn, it does a decent amount. And after Sandstorm and Toxic, I'll be left at about 36 HP, and honestly, I just wish I didn't get Toxic, because this prevents me from staying in and you know, walling things. Like, I could even stand against this Talonflame that he switches back in right here as I go for the Pain Split, because I went for the Pain Split, gets him HP back, and he went to Talonflame because it was a free opportunity for him to go into it, and because well, if I had Will-O-Wisp, he would just come in for free regardless. So we both hit it by the Sandstorm, which is fine by me. I see that he doesn't have leftovers, at least I don't think he did, and that's fine by me. So I'm gonna go into my Rotom. I really shouldn't have gone into my Rotom, in all honesty. I wanted to make an aggressive switch, because if I went to my T-Tar, he would just switch out into something else. But he's gonna go for the bulk up as I go to my Rotom, which is fine. I get a free switch in my Rotom. But like I said, I really shouldn't have made such an aggressive switch, because right now, we both got hit by Sandstorm. Now, I got hit with Sandstorm first, that meaning I'm faster. I don't know if Roger knew this, or if he just missed where I got hit with Sandstorm first. So I'm just going to stay in as he goes for the Brave Bird, take some recoil damage, and I'll just nail him with a Thunderbolt. And, oh, right, I was mentioning the Sandstorm thing because my Rotom's actually Choice Scarf, and I don't think he knew it at this time. Or maybe he did, I'm not entirely sure if he did or not, but that would have been a big factor right there, giving it away that I'm Choice Scarf. And right here he goes into his Gengar. Again, I'm not sure if you know I was Scarf, because I could have just Thunderbolted, but I'm going to go into Goodra instead, because Goodra just eats up. Assault Vest Goodra eats up. It's just eating it up. It takes all of my Gengar's hits with little to no damage. Like, it's just too bulky. And like I said, Rotom's going to be a key factor in taking out the rest of his team. So it goes for the Shadow Ball. It doesn't do all that much. What does it do? It did like 50 damage. That's actually a lot for level 50, looking at it now. Anyway, So he goes for the Shadow Ball again, gets a special defense drop. As I go for the Thunderbolt, now I went for the Thunderbolt as opposed to the Dragon Pulse because he had a Togekiss and I don't want him to just switch it in for free. So I went for the Thunderbolt because it hits 2 members of his team for super effective damage and the rest of everyone else for neutral. So that was my thought process there. And he goes for the Shadow Ball again. I'm gonna live at 1 HP. He gets another special defense drop, which doesn't matter at all because, like I said, I'm at 1 HP. And I'm just gonna take him out with the Thunderbolt. So now Mega Gengar's gone. So I'm less inclined to keep the Sandstorm around now, so where Excadrill can pull off a sweep. But he's gonna go into his Aerodactyl. I'm just gonna stay in and go for the Thunderbolt. And he went for the Rock Slide here, and I think he went for the Rock Slide because of he didn't want me to free switch into my Rotom. So he went for the Rock Slide and froze to the Earthquake. And for some reason, I went out to my Pumpkinmon here. I don't know why. And I think I just wanted to get the burn on it. I guess that's why I did it. But I'm going to go for the Willows, and he goes for the Fly, which is actually pretty funny, because earlier that day, we were talking about how some people run Fly on their Mega Aerodactyls, so I could have switched into Rotom or T-Tar right here to take up the Fly and save my Pumpkinmon, but there's no point, because I need Rotom to stay alive, and if I switched in T-Tar, then what would happen is I would take the Fly, he goes for Earthquake, and I just lose my T-Tar. So now I'm going to make the smart play and go to my Rotom. And I have to go straight for the Thunderbolt because I don't have Volt Switch yet. So once he told me to go for the Thunderbolt, he was like, "You stayed in and Thunderbolted?" I was like, "Yeah, I don't have Volt Switch yet." And all honesty, I could have went for the Will-O-Wisp, or the Hydro Pump, but I didn't want to miss in case he did happen to stay in. And I figured just Thunderbolt would be the safest play. Even if he switches out, I'll get damage on something coming in. So I'm just gonna go on my Diggersby. I dodge a Mega Horn, and I go for the Stone Edge with my Diggersby, and I miss. And he goes for the Mega Horn, and he misses. And I think that I go for the Stone Edge here and hit. What did I say before? Did I not say Stone Edge? Did I say Mega Horn? I meant Stone Edge. But I went for the Stone Edge in case for some reason he wanted to switch in his Aerodactyl on the Earthquake or his Togekiss. So once again, I was just going for the move that would hit everything on his team. And here, as he goes for the Fly, he thought I would switch out to my Excadrill for some reason. And the reason I didn't fire off my Excadrill was because if he's not the regular Aerodactyl set with no special defense investment, then I would need my T-Tar to come in to put up the sand for my Excadrill so that I could outspeed the Aerodactyl and kill it. Even though, not looking back on it, I didn't need to do that because I have Balloon on my Excadrill, so I didn't need to worry about him Earthquaking my Excadrill. But I know that Thunderbolt can OHKO Aerodactyl unless he's running some kind of weird set. But right here, I take out the Aerodactyl, and it's gonna go on the Togekiss because that's his last Mon. I Thunderbolt. I thought it would take it out, but Togekiss is pretty bulky, so it only did about 65, 70-ish%. So no, maybe a little less. No, I definitely did more about that. Anyway, I'm gonna go to my Excadrill now. Rock Slide. It actually doesn't take it out, which doesn't really surprise me. Excadrill. Togekiss, like I said, it is just very bulky, and I don't have Stab on Rock Slide, so that's probably why I lived. And at this point, he's just gonna run away because that's his last Mon, and I still have Excadrill and T-Tar to deal with this Togekiss. So that was a GG, Roger. Anyway, you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, finish a lot of good jazz. It's Kaioken. I'll catch you next time. Later.